What's up, Yugiohs and Yugi Bros? It's Dark Fan here, and today I want to talk about the potential use that Ice Hand and Fire Hand have in a lot of decks right now. They're very splashable engine that's really consistent and very powerful. Early, mid to late game, honestly, if you open up with these, they're very crucial just to clear boards, clear back row, and clear monsters. With that said, analyze what Ice Hand and Fire Hand do. They came out in Dragons of Legend. They're both secret rare. They're about $4 to $5 with the potential to go up in price. Honestly, these cards are really good, really overpowered. Both read similar. When this card in your possession is destroyed by your opponent's card, either by battle or by card effect, and sent to your graveyard, you can target one spell slash trap card that they control, destroy that target, then you can special summon one Fire Hand from your deck. Fire Hand on the opposite side reads similar, but it destroys a monster. I really like these cards. They have really good stats. Ice Hand has 1400 attack, 1600 defense. Fire Hand has 1600 attack and 1000 defense. Really good just to set them. Your opponent's gonna crash into them, and then everything's just gonna unravel and just in your favor, honestly. A lot of people have been splashing them in multiple decks, in dragons, in Bujins, in heroes, in Yugioh, in whatever you can think of. This engine is really amazing, to be honest. First glance, a lot of people saw the potential uses of them, but they didn't really understand how powerful they were going to be to the game. With one card that can potentially be sided against these would be Nobleman a Crossout. Good players are going to set these cards. They're not going to normal summon them. When you're facing an Ice Hand or a Fire Hand, your state of mind changes throughout the duel because you're afraid to lose potential back row that you find essential to the game with the Ice or the Fire Hand, and you play around them. You're most likely going to save your Deep Prisons or go into Dweller or side deck your Soul Drain and Dimensional Fissure, but to be honest, that's not going to be enough. Your opponent's gonna out advantage you in the long run, and you just need to find answers early game to get rid of these hands. Now, with that said, another use to the structure of the game you can use is missing the timing. Missing the timing has always been essential to this game, to those players that are veterans and that are well knowledge in the game state and the rules of the game. Basically, the most essential card that helps in missing the timing has always been and will always be Mystical Space Typhoon. And to be honest, this card has always been really essential to the metagame. It has always been with us since the beginning, since it first came out. Really good card. Just the fact that it's chainable, it has always been amazing in missing timing. Missing timing can only occur with cards that read, when this card, you can. Basically, these are optional effects. And for example, monsters that fall under this category are Light Pulsar Dragon, Yugioh the Shining, Mermail, Bisspike, Ice Hand, and Fire Hand. So for example, the most basic way to miss timing on a Fire Hand or an Ice Hand is when your opponent attacks with either hand, you're going to activate Mystical Space Typhoon on any target on the field. After that, in Chain Link 2, you're going to activate a Mirror Force or any destruction card that you find suitable, Torrential Tribute, needle sealing, anything that's going to help you to get rid of those hands. So in this case, Chainlink 2 would be any potential destruction, would be Mirror Force, Torrential, etc. And Chainlink 1 would be Mystical Space Typhoon. So the rules say that you can't interrupt chains when something's trying to resolve. In this case, Mirror Force is going to resolve first, destroying Ice Hand, and then Mystical Space Typhoon is going to resolve in Chainlink 1, destroying one card. In that space that Ice Hand goes to the grave, it cannot activate its effect, because it would be interrupting the chain of Mystical and Mirror Force. So with that said, that is missing the timing in its basic structure, to be honest. Can only occur, like I said, with this card you can. So thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope this helped you to combat those hands. You know, they're very pesky, they're very annoying. And keep it 8,000 and peace.